It's July 4th, 100 degrees at least right now. Heat index probably 105, 106. And my amaranth are thriving. That's my biggest one right now. See another one with the red stem. They've been coming up for days now. It's been a real hot last couple weeks, but these guys thrive in this. So July 4th was that last video, and you see how big that thing has gotten since. So today's July the 14th, so 10 days later, that thing has grown probably 2 feet. It's been 99 degrees most days, no rain. And you saw how everything around it too. Everything else is boomed up too. So I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna put it in with spin it with a salad tonight to see how it tastes. So a little update on my amaranth. There's the tallest of all of them. There's a few in there amongst it, but that's the biggest one. It's the exact one is the Amaranth Chinese Spinach, which I got a little printout right up on this. It's an annual, so obviously, but you see how fast this thing takes off. Took off. I put it, the first clip you saw was July 4th. The last one was July, it was about 5 days ago, I can't remember. And now it's July the 20th, and that thing is at least a yard tall. Tall, bushy, annual, medium green, oval, and heart-shaped leaves, overlaid with burgundy red, can grow up to 1.5 meters high. And I'm using this as an ornamental because my HOA is being a pain. But if you look this way, obviously from the road, you can't see you can't see my buckets of mint behind it. So all those will eventually get bigger, and I got some down on the other side of this. So, I ate some the other day. Fantastic. I got some in the back in pots growing as well. The young leaves and stems are harvested periodically for a long time during the growth. Performs best in hot, humid weather. It needs sun, obviously, but it's drought tolerant and hardy. So in July here in Charlotte, I think we're zone 7. I think 7B to be exact. We had maybe 3 days of rain until this week. It was literally it was pretty much we're all droughts. There's there's a county close to Wilmington that just got the approval for federal funding because it's so bad. It's kind of funny. It's not funny, but it's like the main agricultural county, and that one county is the one that's having problems. But anyway, like I said, I planted this, and with no rain coming, and these things shot up. Young leaves, you can use them in stir fries, soups, and fresh in salads. That's why I'd use them in salads. You prepare it just like spinach. It's Chinese spinach. You just clip it, grow back. You can't even tell where I used it the other day. Let's see, medicinal usages. It is said that the Vegetable Ornamental Research Institute at Roadplat, north of Pretoria, analyzed the nutritional value of various amaranth species, and they found that amaranth is more valuable than any other leaf vegetable. The leaves are a good source of protein. A portion of 100 grams will provide half of the body's daily allowance for proteins. That right there, that is stacked with protein, if you believe that or not. The iron content can be as high as 5 times the recommended daily allowance. The calcium content is at least double, and the vitamin A content can be up to 20 times the recommended daily allowance. Cooked amaranth leaves are also a good source of vitamin C, folate, thiamine, niacin, riboflavin for my English-speaking people, and minerals including calcium, iron, potassium, zinc, copper, and manganese. So, again, look at your natural, just regular old boring lettuce you get at a grocery store. You put this in your front yard. I think the seeds, I got it from rareseeds.com if you want to look at it. I'll put it in the show notes. I got abundant and way more nutritional than just lettuce you get, especially I didn't spray this with anything. I guarantee you the things at the grocery store are sprayed with something. Amaranth contains about 30% more protein than cereals like rice, sorghum, and rye. It can be a promising source of protein to those who are gluten sensitive. Unlike the protein found in grains such as wheat and rye, amaranth protein does not contain gluten. So if you're have gluten disease, celiac disease, amaranth is your way to go right there. According to a 2007 report, amaranth compares well in nutrient content with gluten-free vegetarian options such as buckwheat, corn, millet, wild rice, oats, and quinoa. Amaranth is rich in the essential amino acid lysine that is limited in other grains, while grains such as wheat and corn are comparatively rich in amino acids that amaranth seeds lack. Thus, amaranth and other grains can complement each other. Studies have shown that, like oats, amaranth seed may be a benefit for those with hypertension and cardiovascular disease. Regular consumption reduces blood pressure and cholesterol levels. Where the active ingredient in oats appears to be water-soluble fiber, amaranth appears to lower cholesterol via its content of plant stanols and squalene. You can also use that for chicken feed. You mentioned the grains in the last video. This is a giant orange amaranth. Now it's kind of growing sideways in a sense. That thing probably, I grew it from seed. It maybe was 4 inches tall a month ago. Yeah, probably. It got attacked by the Japanese beetles. Went after it for a little bit, not much, but just a little bit. And then I think I had some aphids on it, which no big deal. Sprayed them off with a hose. You can't even tell there was any kind of damage. I cut the damaged part off. I should have trellised this. This thing can grow up to 10 feet tall, and it grows grains. The main thing, you harvest it for the grains that come at the end. Another one, there's my red amaranth. It's not doing it as hot as the other one. They were about the same height before, but you can see the grains at the top. That thing's supposed to grow extremely tall too. Here's my favorite little outside. They're my ornamentals. Again, it's for food too. I got them growing in the back. My wife really likes these because they're pretty out here. But I'm using this just to kind of ninja gardening in a sense. These are the pink beauty amaranths, as it says on the website. A glistening and vibrant plant with magnetic-hued flowers has been getting its due attention in landscape and gardening world lately. This annual species originally hails from South America and boasts of sleek foliage, but it is the bright blooms that steal the show. I mean, look how bright, look how colorful that is. With its long-lasting and dramatic display, pink beauty amaranth is quickly becoming a favorite among gardeners who appreciate the colorful splendor it brings to their outdoor spaces. It gets to a height about 2 to 4 feet, 1 to 2 feet wide, obviously full sun. Well-drained, fertile soil. I mean, this, like I said, this is a rental. I don't know what they did beforehand. I had to throw a little bit of compost on top. I doctored it up a little bit, but nothing big. Low maintenance, slow release fertilizer, all the jazz. The origins of this pink beauty, also known as Amaranthus tricolor, is a type of leafy vegetable that is native to Central and South America. The plant has a long history of being used in both its culinary and medicinal purposes or properties. The origin of pink beauty amaranth can be traced back to the ancient Aztecs, who used it as a staple food in their diets. The plant was also used by the Maya and Inca civilizations as a healing herb. Over time, pink beauty amaranth spread throughout the Americas and eventually made its way to other parts of the world, including Asia and Africa. It is easy to grow and highly adaptable to different growing conditions. It is a hardy plant that can tolerate both heat and drought, making it a popular choice for small-scale and subsistence farmers. Like other vegetables, pink beauty amaranth can thrive in poor soil conditions, making it an important source of nutrition for people living in impoverished areas. Now, underneath this is clay. I mean, it looks like regular soil. That's what's underneath all that. I dug that up to plant that. But it's hard clay underneath it. These things have taken off. So again, if you just have some seeds down, just throw it in there. And they're fast growers. I planted this one exactly the same time I planted that. And there's another one behind it. There's about 4 or 5 that are decent size right now. There's a few more. These were hard. I actually threw a lot. I'll take you down to the other way. So I'll show you the other one. So there's one right behind it. I threw a lot down here. You can see these growing up. These are all pink beauties. I probably threw them down a week to 2 weeks ago. So you see how, real pretty pink brush. I told my daughter, she loves pink. I said, I got some pink veggies for you. I don't know if she's going to eat them, but we'll at least throw them in a smoothie and see if she'll do it that way. It's ninja gardening and ninja eating. One of the reasons why pink beauty amaranth becomes so popular is because it's highly nutritious. The leaves are both rich in vitamins A and C, as well as iron, calcium, and protein. In fact, pink beauty amaranth has been dubbed a superfood due to its high nutritional content. And again, it's there from, you go to rareseeds.com. I'll have a link in the show notes. You get these from right there too. To prepare pink beauty amaranth, start by washing the leaves thoroughly in cold water. Next, remove the stems and chop the leaves into bite-sized pieces. The leaves can be blanched and added to soups and stews, or sauteed with garlic and onions as a side dish. The leaves also can be eaten raw, either with their own or mixed with other greens in a salad. It's a versatile and nutritious vegetable that has a long and storied history, from its origins in ancient Mesoamerica to its rise in popularity in the culinary world. Pink beauty amaranth has been prized for its flavor and health benefits. Whether you grow it in your backyard or find it in a local farmer's market, pink beauty amaranth is definitely worth incorporating in your diet. Let's see, do I have anything else? 100-gram serving of pink beauty amaranth contains 4 grams of protein, which is twice the amount found in spinach and kale. The protein in pink beauty amaranth is also considered to be of high quality, containing all the essential amino acids needed for the body's growth and repair. It is also loaded with vitamins and minerals, making it a nutrient-rich vegetable. It's an excellent source of vitamin A, which is essential for maintaining healthy vision, skin, and immune system. Pink beauty amaranth is also rich in vitamin C, antioxidants that help protect the body from harmful free radicals. It is higher vitamin E content than spinach, which plays a crucial role in protecting and repairing cell damage. When it comes to minerals, pink beauty amaranth is high in iron, calcium, and potassium. Iron, in case you didn't know, is critical to carrying oxygen throughout the body, and pink beauty amaranth contains twice as much iron as kale. And I'm not a big fan of kale. Calcium is important for bone health and muscle function, and pink beauty amaranth has more calcium than spinach. Potassium, on the other hand, plays significant roles in regulating fluid balance and muscle contractions. That's the joke you always call bananas potassium because they're full of potassium. Fiber contents, 100-gram serving of pink beauty amaranth contains 2 grams of fiber, which is similar to the amount found in spinach. Dietary fiber is essential for maintaining a healthy digestive system and preventing constipation. The taste, pink beauty amaranth has a mild earthy flavor similar to spinach, but slightly nuttier. It's delicious in salads, stir-fry soups, and stews. It is almost more versatile than any other leafy greens because it can be used as a substitute for spinach and other greens in different recipes. They say in conclusion, where you're looking for an alternative to spinach or kale, or simply looking to add more greens to your diet, pink beauty amaranth is an excellent choice. And they show on the thing you can chop up the pink part, kind of like almost like celery in a sense, and just chop that up and you serve that. And everything is edible on both of all the amaranths, but I mean with the spinach amaranth you eat the leaves. I think the pink beauty. The stalks and the leaves are totally good. Hey, okay to go. Again, very cheap. I think the box. Well, let me. Are there any? They do have a thing on here. Let me see a potential. Let's see. Are there any potential health risks associated with consuming pink beauty amaranth? It's a popular and rich in that. Excellent source. I'm trying to see them. It was just part of the thing I put up. Potential health risks. There have been concerns about potential health risks associated with consuming pink beauty amaranth, particularly its nitrate content. Nitrates are naturally occurring compounds that are found in many vegetables, including leafy greens. Ingesting too much nitrate can be harmful as the body converts it to nitrates, which can react to other compounds in the stomach to form nitrosamines, a known carcinogen. However, the nitrate content of pink beauty amaranth is relatively low compared to other leafy greens such as spinach and lettuce. Eating pink beauty amaranth in moderate amounts is therefore unlikely to pose any threats. So there's the To prepare it safely to reduce any ingesting of too much nitrates, let's try English again. It is recommended to cook pink beauty amaranth before eating. Cooking reduces the nitrate content, and it also makes the leaves more tender and flavorful. To prepare pink beauty amaranth, wash the leaves thoroughly, remove any dirt or debris, then chop the leaves and cook them in boiling water for about 2 to 3 minutes. Alternatively, you can saute the leaves with olive oil, garlic, and a pinch of salt for a healthy and delicious side dish. It is said that you can make these and perennials if you plant them in the fall, so that they have enough time to establish themselves before the cold weather sets in. So we'll find out this year, because I planted them definitely in the heat of the summer. They're mainly grown as annuals, but apparently they can be used as perennials. Says water regularly. Just be smart about them. They can tolerate drought. Fertilize regularly, prune regularly, control pests and diseases. Like I said, I think they're more adapted to. I haven't had them yet. For here, aphids. But again, you just blow them off with some water or some. Like I did with the walking onions. Did I show that in the last video? I think I did. Haven't had them yet. They've been pretty good on things. They say that they'll attract them. Butterflies apparently like the pink beauties. Haven't seen that yet, because I do have I do have other butterfly loving stuff here, so they might be going after the other stuff a bit more. But dude, yeah, you gotta get these. Again, they're probably about $1.50, $2 for a bag of a few hundred seeds. And I mean, look, I still got plenty of the seeds left. You see, I mean, the spinach, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, probably about 12, 13 of the spinach, of the pink amaranth. I got one over here, 1, 2 that are up, and you saw that earlier when I went over there. Probably about 10 that are popping up over there. I have perpetual spinach and rainbow chard that's in between all these. They're just scattered throughout. The big leafy one right there you see hanging up, that's a perpetual spinach. And I do have those in the back. My wife, it's just because we're a rental, we don't know what exactly is all in this one. I have seen them sprayed before, so I try it just to see, because I know what I put underneath, and I know they haven't sprayed the entire thing. There used to be a bush there, and what I did is I updid the bush, those bushes, and I put that in instead, because I figured I'd rather I can't eat that bush, but I can eat that. But I do have it in the back growing as well in soil that I have amended and taken care of, so I know exactly what it is. But yeah, it's pretty been good here. But anyway, yeah, check out that. It'll be in the show notes. Highly recommended. I tasted it the other day. Tastes great. Tastes fine. I had a loaded salad with moringa, amaranth, was not lemon balm. I'm looking at lemon balm and I'm thinking lemon balm is setting it. Mint. I had it loaded with all oregano. It was fantastic. I told my wife, it was Flavor Town in that one. Again, just check the show notes underneath, and it will have the links to how to get the seeds. Just throw them in. I mean, if you're watching it now, it's at the end of July. Throw them in the ground. They'll sprout in, I think it says 4 to 6 days. And they're ready to harvest after 30, but that thing's so big. It's almost, like you said, it's almost all tall it is. I used that just 4 days ago. Tasted just fine. Well, have a good one.